In 1944, a United States Navy photographer captured real footage of the Battle of Guam's landing, closely following the combat forces during the action. On July 21st, at 5:30 a.m., the bombardment began in preparation for the landing. 6 battleships, 4 heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers, and 7 destroyers unleashed a barrage of shells on the beaches and mountains. Prior to this, the U.S. Navy had been continuously bombarding Guam for 13 days. At 8:03 a.m., American carrier-based aircraft began bombing along the coast and strafing the landing zone. After more than 2 hours of continuous naval bombardment, the ship's guns were adjusted to intensify the fire coverage on the beaches. The landing was about to commence. Under the protection of aircraft and ships, amphibious vehicles carrying the first wave of the Marine Corps assault force gathered a few kilometers from the shore. Once they received the signal, they began advancing toward the beach. In the footage, American forces can be seen approaching the shore, about a kilometer from the beach. At this point, American vessels started launching a large number of rockets toward the coast, clearing more obstacles for the landing. Simultaneously, American aircraft released smoke screens to cover the landing troops. At 8:28 a.m., the 3rd Marine Division of the United States landed on the northern part of the Orote Peninsula, near Agana. 3 minutes later, the 1st Provisional Brigade, supported by the 305th Regiment of the 77th Division, landed on the southern beaches of the peninsula, near the village of Agate. During the landing, 20 American vehicles were destroyed by Japanese forces. The Navy photographer risked his life to capture footage of the landing on Agate Beach. By 9 o'clock a.m., all American tanks had landed on the 2 beaches. On the same day, American forces established a defensive position along a front over 4 kilometers wide and nearly 2 kilometers deep. To prevent Japanese counterattacks, the 305th Regiment of the 77th Division joined in the defense and expansion of the positions they had captured. Moving forward to July 23rd, the 3rd day of the landing, American forces launched an attack on the hills of the island that provided a strategic view of the landing areas. In the days following the landing, the Japanese launched a series of suicidal attacks, causing significant American casualties. On July 24th, the northern and southern forces of the peninsula finally managed to eliminate the Japanese forces positioned on the hills overlooking the beaches. The original plan called for a full-scale attack on the Orote Peninsula on July 25th, but it was postponed to the 26th due to the 1st Provisional Brigade needing more time to prepare. At 7 o'clock a.m., the 3rd Marine Division continued advancing into the hills, while the 77th Division consolidated the positions they had secured and cleared out remaining Japanese forces. The battle continued until August 10th, lasting 3 weeks. In the end, more than 18,000 Japanese soldiers were killed, resulting in the near total annihilation of the enemy forces. The United States achieved a decisive victory, reclaiming Guam and securing a crucial base for bombing operations in the Western Pacific and Japanese homeland. The battle continued until August 10th, lasting 3 weeks. In the end, more than 18,000 Japanese soldiers were killed, resulting in the near total annihilation of the enemy forces. The United States achieved a decisive victory, reclaiming Guam and securing a crucial base for bombing operations in the Western Pacific and Japanese homeland. Now let's watch the footage. China lends out.